Previously on Take Your Pick Live.
All right, Barney. Just hold your breath and wait your turn. Okay, be patient. All right, $50,000 is the jackpot, and let's see who's next. All right, Lyle, and just like that, Lyle's our new champion.
Thank you. Live from our studios in our house to your house, it's the brand new Take Your Pick Live with your host, Brandon Plumley.
AKA Remix Plum, and this episode 115 is titled Lyle Loves Barney plus 2 Bretts to Watch Out For. And hello everyone, and welcome to Take Your Pick Live, BBT's #1 game show of the planet. And we're coming to you live in this snowy afternoon to almost night, as it's getting dark outside. But even though the snowstorm is going to happen tonight, I'm here to present to you the stream. And Lyle was our champion with $50,000, and because he did not win anything on the bonus round, that's where he sits at that amount of $50,000. And I am Remix Plum, your host, and joining us, everybody, we have ooh crap, yeah, and okay, I'm gonna try that again. And coming to you guys right now, I'm Remix Plum, and I'm being joined by the co-host of Take Your Pick Live, Chris Kennedy.
Hi, how you doing, Remix? Sorry about I messed up your name. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Well, you know, Chris. I almost called you the co-host of Remix, so we're even. Yeah, I was gonna say, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we're being joined by Remix, the co-host, and I'm like, no, wait, that's not Remix, that's Chris Kennedy. So so we're even on that. So, but no worries about that. Yeah, so I screwed that up badly. Luke Jeffers, unfortunately, is not here tonight. He cannot join us tonight because he's dealing with some stress and depression, something that's going on to him, and
It's going on to me, actually, too.
And I value his privacy, so we need to give him a little bit of space and a little bit of privacy. But before we before we went on the air, Luke wanted to choose number 13. Should we get to Marshall Brown? And so that's exactly what we're going to pick for him when it's his turn. And so, like I said, guys, Luke will be joining us on episode 116 coming your way. So no Luke Jeffers today, but that's all right because we got a show to do. And of course, the bonus round has been randomized, so we don't know where the grand prize is, but like I said, it was done before the show went live on YouTube. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right in and let's play Take Your Pick. So let's go ahead and mute the tab, and because the game is so loud. And everybody, it is now time to play Take Your Pick. Let's play.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's play.
And the jackpot's at 25. There, you guys can see it. And I have the contestants right here. Thank God I did that at the very last second, because otherwise I'll be I don't know, I'll be like a ping pong ball. Don't even know what the contestants we have. But yeah, Lyle's our champion with 50,000, and your contestants for today are Garrison N, Jared P, Brett G, Brett Jockard, Marshall Brown, and Alex Pawaz. And the champion goes last, which means we start off with Garrison, the host of Flits with a Dick. So good luck to all the contestants, and may the champion prevail. Let's begin. Yeah. All right, let's go with let's do a random number with number 6. And a lose to start off the episode. Not the way we want to start off with. $30,000 over to Jared, who was on Flits with the Dits episode number 69. Yes, I said it. 69, dudes. 17. And, of course, that 69 reference came from Bill and Ted movie.
Yeah.
And to lose. 69, dudes. Alright, now we have Bratty Boy, Brett G, the co-host of Flits with the Dits. No. Alright, number 2, 7, 6, 1, and a win. Alright, jackpot's at 45,000. Now it's over to Brett Jockard, aka B Jockard, on YouTube. And nope, 100 apiece, 600, 600. Hey, look at that. 100, 100, 600, 600. How about that? That seems to be a magical number. And the win behind number 9. Alright, game goes on with $55,000. And loot pit number 13 for Marshall. So we're going to pit number 13. Good luck, Marshall. And Marshall's our new champion with $55,000. Oh, you don't hear me? Oh, crap. Hang on, guys. I'm having a little bit of a difficulty here. Okay, there we go.
Sorry about that. I lost you.
I know. Marshall is our champion.
Well, won't you believe that? Woohoo! Marshall.
Yeah, and Marshall, and like I said, loot pit number 13 for Marshall, and Marshall has won 55,000, and he is a one-day champion.
Very.
And alright, so yeah, well, I didn't know what was going on, but anyway, Marshall's our champion with $55,000. Garrison, Lyle, Jared, Brett, and Alex Palazzo each of them receive 50,000. And that means Marshall Brown has won this game with 55,000, and he'll be the one-day champion as we have him for episode 116 of Take Your Pit Live. Probably not next week, but probably on February because I probably won't have my internet then. But other than that, Marshall is our champion. So let me update the champion, of course, and we'll go on to the bonus round because he's going to be in the bonus round coming up.
Yes, Marshall Brown. It happened to be a very lucky number that Luke picked selected for him. Thank goodness for Luke. Yeah.
Yeah. And in case if you guys don't know who he is, well, he used to have, well, like I said, I just want to say that I'm not really obsessed with Marshall, so sorry, Luke, don't hate me on that. But what I will say is Marshall Brown, he had one debut album, so he only made one album, and unfortunately, the money was too tight for him to keep his album on iTunes and Spotify. So that meant that when he gave me the announcement that he was pulling his album off of Spotify and iTunes and all that other stuff and Google Play is because he could not keep the money to keep his album available. And it's a shame for the album to be non-existent anymore because one of my favorite Marshall Brown songs, guys, is called Restricted Area. It's always going to be my favorite. And I know that I haven't been playing Marshall Brown lately on the radio show, and I haven't been playing Marshall Brown ever since. And like I said, guys, Marshall Brown's a cool guy, and you guys can support him in any way, shape, or form. He's on Instagram, he's on Twitter, and I gotta say this without a doubt. If I have to say this, I think "Save My Love" is definitely the album that I really love, and I think that. And I think that, you know, his music lives on forever, even if his albums are no longer available on Spotify or iTunes. Because I bought it on iTunes the day he told me that he was going to get rid of it. And I'm like, nope, I'm not going to let this pass me by because I really want this album because I want Restricted Area. So that's what I did. And so, Marshall, this is for you, bud. And, yeah, and like I said, even though I can't support you anymore in music because you're not making new music anymore, but I do like Raised by the VHS. I really love that song so much. But as I can say, like I said, Save My Love will always be my favorite debut album, and Restricted Area would be my #1 favorite song ever created on an album. So, Marshall, that's for you, sir. And so there you go. So congratulations, Marshall. You are a one-day champion with $55,000. So congratulations. And we'll have new contestants coming your way in a little bit. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to play the bonus round of Take Your Pick Live. So let's go ahead and do that. Not going to show the window because we don't want to spoil away. And you can hear me. Right, Chris?
Yes, I can.
All right. So anyway, guys, you guys know the drill. 5 numbers, of course. One of the numbers has the grand prize of $100,000. And should you get the big L, like what happened on episode 114, you don't win anything in the bonus round, and you don't lose anything you won on the jackpot. That money stays. So even if you get the L, your money does not get touched because we don't think that's fair for them to lose money. Even they won bid money on the jackpot. So I don't think that's fair for them to lose that money. So again, I shuffled and I randomly shuffled around, and I don't know where the $100,000 is. So you guys are seeing the numbers. So it's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and one of the numbers have $100,000, and that's pretty simple. And you know what, guys? I think Billy Moody, who is a former co-host of Take Your Pick Live, he really doesn't want to be involved with the show. He wants to kind of like cancel the show. Well, I'm not here to cancel the show because this show is doing well, and I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it because this is working really well, and it's sad that Billy has no interest of doing the show, and that kind of hurts me in a way because me and him revived the show for Zach Peters, the late great Zach Peters, who we lost on March 25th. And I wanted to revive this show and give it a unique spin, but keep it the same formula that Zach did, and come up with some new ways to win and new ways to play and entertain and have fun at the same time. So that's what Take Your Pick Live is all about from the very beginning. And I'm very saddened that Billy has no interest of ever coming back doing Take Your Pick Live, and it really hurts me. But you know what, guys? It's okay because like I said, Chris Kennedy, the co-host of this show, I'm telling you, I think this has been an awesome partner thing since episode 100, and or 101 or whatever. So it's been fun, and like I said, guys, this show's not going away. This show is going to continue on because this is what Take Your Pick Live is all about. Because it's about winning, and it's about having fun, and it's just about being cool. So there you guys go on that. So, Chris, what number do you want to choose for Marshall?
I'm here to keep the show alive, and that's what I'm going to do. So thank you for that, Brandon. I appreciate it.
Sure.
So I'm going to select number 4 with that said.
All right, number 4. All right, you're going to lock it in. So number 4 is you chose, and you're going to lock it in. So now what I must do to not have any spoilers, I'm going to turn off the main game. And I'll see what is behind number 4. Okay, well. Alright, so you chose number 4, and let me open this back up. Tap. Get this away. Hide number 4. And let's see what you have picked Marshall Brown for number 4. Let's see how much he will add on to $55,000. And let's see what is behind number 4. And number 4 contains $50,000.
Woohoo! Yeah!
So, Marshall, your final total for tonight's episode is $105,000. So
that's nice.
So congratulations, Marshall. That is yours.
Marshall.
And so, like I said, that's his. So, like I said, that's his to keep. Alright, so where do you think the $100,000 was?
Maybe behind number 3 or 5 or something like that.
Okay. So you're saying 3 or 5?
I want to say 5 again. And
if I had to guess where the big L is, I mean, it's not like I don't want anybody to get the big L. Well, if I had to guess, where $100,000, I think it was behind number 3. But I can't be sure. If I had to guess where the lose was, I think it was behind number 1. So we're gonna see who's right and who's wrong, and we're we'll see what happens. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so now we're gonna do number 5 first. Okay, and let me did you guys see that? Oh no, you guys see the prize. Oh crap. Well, anyway, what's behind number 5? Well, we all know what number 5 is. So yeah, I spoiled it, guys. Oh my god, I forgot to turn off the window. Well, it's alright. You can probably kiss me when this is over. But anyway, behind number 5 is $75,000. So it wasn't the grand prize. Yep. So, and before we continue on with the game, we gotta update the scroll. And because like I said, it's not it's not 55,000. So I'm gonna update the scroll really quickly, and we will move on. There we go. $105,000 is what he won, and I see lights outside, which means snow plows are out tonight of the winter storm that's happening. And I know, guys, I've probably given away on what was behind number 3. Yes, I know. But anyway, let's see. Number 3. Let's hide number 3. And let's see what number 3 had. I chose number 3. And Chris says number 3 as well. So let's see what's behind number 3. Number 3 contained the following. The grand prize of $100,000. So $100,000, and I will tell you guys, the lose, the big L was behind number 1. So number 1 had the big L, but it doesn't matter because Marshall's not going to be getting the big L. Instead, he's gonna be pretty happy with himself with $50,000. And again, his final total for tonight's episode as one-day champion, $105,000. And congratulations, Marshall. And this is going to be a tough challenge for you for episode 116 of Tater Pit Live. And so there you guys go. And now I am going to go ahead and type in the contestants we're going to have for episode 116. And so I can make sure of that. Let me cut and paste. And I do not want to give away my stream key because that is a big fat no-no. Because like I said, if you share the stream key, then yeah, that's not a good idea. So I better not show that with anybody because that is a no-no. So, alright, so 105,000, and again, everybody gets 50,000, including Garrison, Jared, Brett, and Alex Pawaz. And there we go. And we gotta get rid of Lyle. And anyway, Lyle, you've won $100,000. So congratulations. Your final total will be $100,000. And thank you for playing the game. And we'll hope to have you on in a new future episode of Tater Pit Live. Alright, so now let me go ahead and type it in real quick. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to have 4 contestants, and Chris, you choose 2. And, alright, so here we go. Let's see who is Marshall going to be going against for episode 116. Alright, well, my first contestant, well, let's just say he's working. And he is the founder of Cartoon Explosion alongside with me. And he is the founder of LJPCBM Corporation. My first contestant is Luke Jeffers, who is working at Dan Vaden Chevrolet. So shout out to you guys at the Dan Vaden Chevrolet. And alright, so my second contestant Well, the second contestant, well, we're going to have a, let's just say we're going to have a podcast show we're going to be doing in February. And, in fact, my second pick is the co-host of Take Your Pick Live, Chris Kennedy. And my third contestant, he was a former Take Your Pick Live co-host, Billy Moody. And my fourth contestant, let me see who I'm going to pick for the fourth contestant. Okay, I know who my fourth contestant's going to be. It is good old Nick Bishop. He's going to be my fourth contestant. So those are my four. And Chris, you have two. Go ahead. Okay. Yep. Okay. Kyle? Oh, Connor. Okay. Whoopsies. Connor. Alright, and Connor. With two N's, probably, or one N. Okay, got it. Two N's. Alright, so those are your contestants, everybody, for episode 116. Marshall's going to have a very tough challenge. He'll be going against Luke Jeffers, the fellow announcer, Chris Kennedy, the co-host of Take Your Pick Live, the former co-host of Take Your Pick Live, Billy Moody, Nick Bishop, Wanted Onion, and Connor, and I believe he's a newcomer. So there you guys go. Those are your contestants for episode number 116 of Take Your Pick Live for you all, and it's going to be a great episode. So, anyway, guys, I think before we wrap up here tonight, just want to say too, we have some interesting ideas that we already have in place for our new show coming in February on on the other platform, and we're going to be doing a podcast show together, and this is going to be the first Localcast podcast programming that we're gonna be doing it, and so basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to talk about whatever we can discuss about in the way of pop culture and on all that sort of thing. And then we'll get into our major discussion, which is going to be whatever topic we can go over, like music or movies or TV shows or even video games, because both of us, play games and stuff. And I have a situation idea that what we can possibly do on our show on, that we're going to be doing. So not only I want to talk about, Sega and Atari and all that other stuff. I want to talk about Tiger Electronics and so many Tiger Electronic handheld games, that Tiger used to did back in the late 80s and into 2000s. They're best known for that. They're best known for making Furby. And, so Tiger Electronics was such a huge, popular electronic company. And I had a bunch of Tiger Electronic stuff. Basically the game show based games like Wheel of Fortune, the 95 one, to Hollywood Squares that I had back in 98, 99, or whenever the Tiger Electronic one came out. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that I had by them, Password that I used to have, even ones like Wheel of Fortune Jr., which is that one that came out in 2000, that you had to spin the wheel manually. I had that one, and that one got me 10,000 views. That's why I'm so popular on YouTube, because of the Wheel of Fortune Jr. So that one I had. Let's not forget Slingo. Slingo was another one that I had, and I love Slingo. I remember getting that for I believe my birthday, or as a gift from someone that I was at elementary school, and she got me that Christmas that present or whatever. I don't think it was Christmas gift, but who knows. It had, okay, so I can tell you, the one I had was Wheel of Fortune Deluxe, which is the new one at the time. Jeopardy Deluxe, where it reads you the question instead of flipping through pages to try to get to the answer in time before the computer players beat you. So this one gives you the question or a form of a question, and you have to at least answer it. So that's the Jeopardy Deluxe. That one I had. And yes, I also had the Jeopardy one as well, the Tiger Electronic one. I bought that at my local Walmart back in the 90s when they sold Tiger Electronic stuff, and they don't anymore, which is sad. And of course, the electronic games too that Tiger made. Let's say The Lion King from 1994, one of my favorite, not only my favorite movie of all time, but probably my favorite electronic handheld game from Tiger Electronics, because that was a game that I beat, that game. I love The Lion King, the Tiger Electronic game. It's like my favorite. I wish I had it. They also had, games like Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic 3, and they had Sonic 3 Blast, which I had. I had Gargoyles, I had Pocahontas, I had Ninja Gaiden, and that's pretty much all I can think of. And I had the Lion King one. And again, I had a crap ton of Tiger Electronics stuff. So that's something that we're going to talk about and discuss on the show, on our new show, We Mitts and Kennedy Live, be coming your way in February. And I think what we're also going to talk about, besides Tiger Electronic stuff, talk about some of the best video game chiptune music. As you guys know, I'm a chiptune holic, because I used to hum to my favorite song in a video game, like Dr. Mario, when I was humming the Fever and the Chill, and that got me hooked on chiptune music, and that is humming to my favorite tunes on the NES, and that's why I love chiptune music. And so we're going to talk about that and everything in detail on that show. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's just we're going to have a ball doing this show on the thing. So I can't wait to do it, everybody. And like I said, We Mitts is doing really well, and I'm hoping We Mitts and Kennedy Live is going to be such a breakthrough hit for me on my thing. So. On the other video platform. So that'll be coming your way, and I have to plug our show in because We Mitts and Kennedy Live is something I'm looking forward to doing as a podcast, and that'll be my second podcast show that I'll be doing live, so it'll be a lot of fun. So what do you think, Chris, of the whole idea? Indeed. And I accidentally muted the Discord thing, but yeah, so
one half of the podcast.
Yeah, and so again, guys, we're going to talk a lot of stuff on the show. Basically, we're going to talk about everything we can possibly talk about, and because like I said, it's going to be a great show. We're also going to have special guests joining in with us as well, like Luke Jeffers and whoever wants to be on, Andrew if he wants to. So we'll try to find a special guest that has the knowledge of pop culture and love pop culture like I do. And I think the one thing we will never discuss on our show is probably politics, because neither one of us, we don't really care about politics, but that's the only thing we're not going to discuss. But other than that, pop culture, if you want to talk about pop culture stuff that doesn't have to do with politics and whatnot, then I would love for you to be on our show, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about the things we remember growing up as a kid growing up, like Sesame Street for me, playing my Game Boy and whatnot. So again, we're going to talk about it, everything in detail on our show coming your way. So again, I just want to plug in my show and Chris's show, obviously, We Mitts and Kennedy Live. So that's going to be a lot of fun, guys, and I cannot wait to do the show. And I think it's going to be a blast doing the show, because we get to talk about some things we can discuss on the show. So, but other than that, guys, that is it on this episode of Teddy Pet Live. And again, Marshall Brown, congratulations. Again, the final score is $105,000. And hopefully we'll have Luke Jeffers on for the next episode of Teddy Pet Live, and so forth, and what have you. And you can find me on social media. I'm all over the place, except for Google+. I'm not on there anymore. But you can find me on Facebook. I even have We Mitts Plum Facebook page, my own blog. Also, wemetplum.tumblr.com, where you can check out what I'm posting. I'm also Site123. You can find me there as well, and Wix. And so I'm all over the place, guys. You guys can check me out, and I'm on different platforms as well. You can follow me on Twitter at wemetplum. You check out my music too, guys. Ballad Rhapsody, Shine Stall. I think Shine Stall is probably my favorite. And Rhapsody Ballad or Ballad Rhapsody. And some other songs that I have, and they're available for listening to, and as a free download. And just make sure you just listen in, and let me know what's your favorite track that I did in 2018, because I got some stuff planned for 2019, but I don't know yet. But stay tuned for that as well. So again, guys, you check me out. I'm all over the place, and I'm Plum. Being kind to one another, everybody, on this Saturday. And it is dark outside, and looks like it's going to be snowing till Sunday p.m., which means we're going to have at least 18 inches of snow and stuff. So we're into a winter storm, but that's okay. So I'm going to be staying inside, because I'm not going to go outside in the snow. And like I said, guys, like I said, if you're traveling tonight where you live, especially here in central New York, please do me a favor. If you don't have to travel, don't do it, okay? Don't put your life at risk because of the snowstorm, okay? It can wait until the storm passes, all right? So play it safe, and don't go out there unless if you need to. But otherwise, use extreme caution and watch out for traffic, because the visibility is going to be zero, and it's not going to be fun, guys. It's just going to be a massive headache for the evening and into tomorrow. So drive safely, all right? Anyway, Chris, thank you for coming on for tonight's show.
Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it.
And I'm going to be doing the ending credits, so I'll be doing that. And I'm sorry, guys, too, about having dropped frames on episode 114, because I think someone's playing Fortnite downstairs, and the problem, okay, and the reason why I'm having that problem, guys, is because someone's using the PS4 and using the internet, my internet and stuff. And for me to, to do my streams, to plug it in on Ethernet, it's somehow the PS4 Pro is taking over my bandwidth, and that's why the bandwidth is so incredibly high that my computer can't keep up with the bandwidth on the PS4 downstairs. So I do apologize, guys, but like I said, hopefully we'll clear that problem ASAP, and that way we can get it resolved for future episodes. All right. So, for Chris Kennedy, the co-host, Luke Jeffers, the announcer, fellow of the show, and everybody that makes the show possible, I'm Plum, and have a great Saturday night, everybody. And me and Chris and Luke will see you again for the 116th edition of Tater Pit Live. And now, my friends, it is time now to roll the ending credits. Hi everyone, I am Plum, the host of Tater Pit Live. Tater Pit Live is a Plumley Jeffers Enterprises, Zach Peters Productions, produced by Localcast Studios for Brandon Plumley Television. And we'll see you guys for episode 116 of Tater Pit Live. Have a great night.